What's up, y'all? What is up? So, in the last video that I did for this whole Tasha K fiasco with her getting information from the Bureau of Prisons and basically posting it, I actually accidentally found two videos that I was actually referring to. I didn't see this video, which is Tasha K drags the lead attorney. I actually didn't see that one. The video that I saw first was Tasha K apologized to the lead attorney, gossip, right? And at the time, I didn't get a chance to go through all the video because I was working and I couldn't basically focus on it. I was like, okay, I'm just going to pause this and come back to it later. Well, come to find out, I come back to it, I find that she deleted it. And not only did she delete this video, but she also deleted the first video. But she says in the second video that she deleted the first one. Now, in the first one, and I basically watched it, in the first one, you can clearly see that she's affected by the allegations out there, and she comes out and she claims that she's bothered by the lead attorney's coverage of these allegations of the news article, and she's trying to say that he lied. And from that point she just goes on and on and on and on, and she does what she does. She talks about people, she drags people, and she basically just makes people look, bad, right? So that's what that first video was all about. But in the reality of the situation, the lead attorney, from my knowledge, and I actually watched the video which he covered that article, didn't say anything that could be considered a lie. He just basically said, he told her the truth. He said, you can go to jail based on what has happened now. She thinks she can only, and a lot of other people think, and these people are wrong. They think, and she thinks that she can only go to jail if she paid for the information. That's not true. You can go to jail for what you've already done. You distributed the information and you basically are in possession of information. That alone is enough for you to go to jail because you were not supposed to have the information to begin with. You knew, or you should have known, that that was privileged communications. You knew that, or you should have knew that. And I explained all those legal concepts in the second video. Go back and watch that. But long story short, she spends a lot of time dragging the lead attorney, hitting him personally, and basically, and honestly, Tasha K, in my opinion, is just delusional, and she's a bit of a hypocrite. And again, I'm not saying this from a hateful place. I'm just saying this from my observation, and I have a reason for that, for saying that, and I'm going to talk about that shortly. But first, let's talk about the second video. So in the second video, she comes in and basically she apologized to the lead attorney, and basically she's saying that the lead attorney basically engaged in some low vibrational stuff, and you don't have to do that in order to get clicks and views, so on and so forth. And this is where the hypocritical stuff comes in, because that's all you do, Tasha K. And I'm not being, saying this to be negative, and I'm not saying this to be hateful, but all your videos, most of your videos are low vibration. People are tuning in to you because you drag people. And I'm not going to lie, I watch some of your videos too, but don't be a hypocrite. And basically, when your foot is in the fire, you want to scream and holler, because that's all she did in this video, right? Scream and shout and holler when her foot is, when she is in the same pot that she puts other people in. Now it's low vibrational. But when you're doing it, it's you ascended. You're on a higher level. You're on a higher plane of existence when you do it. But when someone else does it, and he didn't do it, he wasn't low vibration, to be honest with you. This dude had an intelligent conversation about the allegations that was in the article. That's all it was. And for what I can remember, everybody that came into that channel basically said something intelligent. Nobody was dragging her. Nobody was talking about her physical appearance. Nobody was talking about how her breath smells or anything like that. Nobody was talking about her, her lady parts. But here in this video, it's okay for her to basically drag this dude. She don't even know him, right? And she's dragging him, saying, talking about, how he didn't get anything and didn't get any coochie in grammar school and high school, and now he only dates white women and all this racist nonsense. And it's just funny how a person can literally come out and pretend. And I don't even do videos like this typically, but it's just funny how a person can come out and pretend that they're above it all. They don't do low vibrational stuff when the reality is 80 to 90% of everything that you did on your channel is low vibrational. And now this dude comes out, he has an intelligent live, and he basically dishes out good content. He doesn't drag you, he just tells you what the law is. And the reason I say that she's delusional, because she does not believe that she can go to jail. Look, let me tell you something. And all the other people who do not believe that this woman can go to jail, she has violated Title 18, United States Code, Chapter 19, basically intercepting wire transfer and electronic communication. That's essentially what this is. And it clearly shows that you're not supposed to intercept certain information, right? Privileged information from the government, or surreptitious information from the government. I like that word now. You're not supposed to have access to court records and jail records, certain court records and certain jail records. If you're supposed to have access to it, then you can go down to the federal building and pull it from a terminal, or you can just go online and pull it from Pacer or whatever. But if it's not in Pacer, and if you can't go down and pay a fee and pull it from a terminal, then 9 times out of 10 you shouldn't have access to it. And you should know that. You know that, or you should know that. And I talk about that in the other video. But look, Tasha K, and everyone that believes Tasha K can't go to jail, you're wrong. You can go to jail because you had information you weren't supposed to have, and you basically distributed it. You can go to jail for that, right? Don't be fooled just because you did not pay for the information. I don't know if she paid for the information or not, but that is irrelevant. The only thing that is going to do is that if she paid for additional information, then you can go to jail for it. That's you. If she paid for additional information, then you would get an extra charge. I'm sorry, but you can go to jail just for having it in your possession, and you can go to jail just for having distributed the way you did on your platform. So I don't want this video to be long, but I just wanted everyone to know where they can actually find the 2 videos, right? You can go to this woman's channel. I wish I could play it. I really wish I could play it, but I typically get community strikes when I play other people's contents and things of that nature, so I'm not even going to touch it. I wish I had actually recorded, but shout out to Mawinya. It looks like she basically got a copy of this stuff, and then she basically uploaded her channel right away. Honestly, I think that the reason they haven't come to Tasha K and done anything yet, and in this video she talks about how the feds already know, and the article didn't say she was going to go to jail, and the article didn't say the officer was arrested or anything like that. Look, again, I said this plenty of times, I'm just going to say it one more time. The way the feds work is that they take their time. They're not rushing. They have no reason to rush. You're not going anywhere, right? They know that they got you, and they can get you at any time. I think her saving grace would be that they just decide not to prosecute. And sometimes they do that, for whatever reason, for whatever logic, they decide that, they're not going to move forward, right? But based on what's been done now, you can go to jail, right? You can go to jail right now based on what they have. Using the logic that they didn't charge me and they didn't indict me right away, or they didn't charge me or indict me up to this point, is failed logic, because that's not how the IRS, that's not how the feds work. They're going to take their time. They're going to go through everything, and then, they're going to make a decision. But they already know they got you. The only question now is, how many counts should they potentially charge you with, right? Because, again, you were in, and there's no way you can deny this. You were in the information was intercepted, right? Don't be silly, people, please. You know, I mean, I think Tasha K is delusional for several reasons, right? You know, the other reason I think she's delusional because in the first video, she talks about her lawsuit with Cardi B and how she doesn't regret it. Now, that's delusion, right? That's insanity, you know, because the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect different results. And she's basically saying that she's going to stand up for her platform. That's silly. It's silly, it's delusional, and it's crazy. Because if I stick my hand in the fire, if I stick my hand in the fire and I get burned, I'm not going to say, oh, I have to stand up for myself. I'm going to keep sticking my hand in this fire, you know, because I need to stand up for myself. No, that doesn't make any sense. You have to reflect on what got you in the hot water, and you have to ask yourself, did I do something wrong? Or do I need to change up the way I move? Right? Now, honestly, I think Tasha K is always going to make money because she's just good at drama, right? She's really good at drama, and you know she is able to take a newsworthy content, mostly in the African American community. She's able to take newsworthy content and then she's able to dramatize it. But the way she dramatizes it is by dragging people in by being low vibrational, which is why I find it funny that she talks about the lead attorney and accuses him of being low vibe. And this is what a lot of women do, and I hate when women do this. And I'm not, you know, I'm not even going to say all women. I'm just going to say some women do. I hate when they do this. What they do is when you call them on their bullshit, they'll turn around and accuse you of being low vibrational, or turn around and accuse you for attacking women, right? Or turn around and say that you could be doing so much better than what you're doing. And that's all these videos is about, right? You know, she talks about the lead attorney and she's telling him how he could be using his platforms for so much more. It's stupid because he's doing exactly what he should be doing with his platform. And she talks about him about being educated and how she make more money than her. Look, you have judges who make less money than entertainers, and she essentially is an entertainer, right? And it basically doesn't mean anything, right? But she just kills me with this thing of how you know, he hasn't really accomplished anything in life because she's making more money than he is, right? To me, again, that's just hate and it's just petty, and that's in and of itself just being low vibrational. But you know, just getting back to what I was saying, she's delusional because you know this information was intercepted, right? It was in the federal computer database, or the Bureau of Prisons data information system. It was taken out of that information system. It was put in an email and it was given to Tasha K, right? This information was disclosed. It was disclosed because it was on Tasha K's platform, right? And basically, this information was distributed, right? This information was distributed through her channel, right? It doesn't matter how many people it went to. It could have just gone to like 1 or 2 people. That's still distribution of illegal information you're not supposed to have. And she was in possession of the information. All of this is facts, and it can't be denied. It's on her channel. They got you. Just like Cardi B got you, they got you, right? So I think she needs to stop being delusional. She needs to understand that you just can't do whatever you want, and she needs to start being responsible. You just can't start getting things illegally and then throwing them out there. And you know, they got you. They got you. The only question now is if they're going to show mercy or if they're going to give you some type of plea deal. But each one of these counts, I mean, not counts, but each one of these charges, right? 2511 and 2512 carries up to 5 years. I've already looked that up. They carry up to 5 years. So she could potentially get multiple counts, right? For example, if she gets the information and then she makes one video about the information, right? That could be one particular account. Then let's say she has that same information and she makes another video or 2 or 3 videos with that same information. Well, there's going to be additional counts. So you can potentially end up with 4 counts or more of the same charge. And each of those counts could potentially get you 20 years. The only question is if it can be served concurrently, meaning at the same time. But they got you. They got you, Tasha K. Trust me, they got you. So, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think. Do you guys think I'm off? Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm being low vibrational like Tasha K says? Everything that she does, I'm going to say 80 to 90% of all the videos she makes are low vibrational. And then she comes out and accuses this man of being low vibrational when all he did was tell you what the law was. That's all he did. That's it. That's it. He didn't say you're going to jail. He didn't say they're on their way to your house. He just told you what it was. That's it. So how is he being low vibrational? And then the funny thing of it is, in this video, she's extremely low vibrational. If there was another word I could think of that's below low vibrational, I would say that she's that in this video. I mean, she's delusional, she's crazy, and she just doesn't make any sense. Those are, that's my observation based on how she's conducting herself. But I mean, obviously people love to see this and people love to be entertained by this. And, that's why she makes money. I actually like her channel. I actually like going to her channel to get, information, illegal information as it turns out. But I actually like going to her channel to, get different perspectives, before I make, some of my videos. I do that with a lot of YouTubers. I'll go to different YouTubers' channels to see what they say or see what their viewers say about a particular subject as I'm making my video, so I can have, different perspectives, what have you. But, and as I'm doing now, so again, I'm at Mawinya's channel. And again, if you want to see the contents of these 2 videos, you need to go there and check them out. But Tasha K, on a serious note, no hate, absolutely no hate coming from me. But I'm telling you off the, I'm being real. Please believe me that they got you. And just because they haven't charged you yet doesn't mean they're not going to charge you. Trust me, this is the feds. They're going to take their time with this case. They're going to eat, they're going to, wake up in the morning, eat breakfast. They're not rushing to work. They're going to get to work, sit down at the desk and start going through your stuff. When it's time for their little 15-minute break, they're going to take their 15-minute break. They're going to lunch. They're just going to take their time. They're not rushing. They got all, they can come back 4 years from now and basically charge you, right? So, and especially if they find out you paid for any or bartered for information, because you don't have to pay, right? But if you make a promise to do something for the people that are giving you the information, then that's bartering, right? And then they can hit you with the RICO, right? So again, and I'm saying all this stuff again, it's not hate, but I mean, you've just been doing some stupid stuff, and I just find a lot of this stuff funny. But again, it's not hateful. So that's it for this video. Questions, comments below. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm being low vibrational? Do you think I'm being hateful? Questions and comments below. Like, share, and subscribe.